Perfect. So it was a little bit cold this morning. That's why I'm wearing this fluffy alpaca. But I'm gonna be showing you how I make my iconic breakfast. Or, it's not really iconic, it's just what I've been making for myself for the past 2 months. Okay, things you'll be needing. A pan, a stove, some butter, some ham, some cheese, 1 egg, and some English muffins. So let's get into this. Alright, step 1, cut your English muffin in half. Easy enough. Next up, you're gonna butter this side of your English muffin. Throw it in the pan. Oh, I also use this same plate every single day I eat this. Oh my god, where is it? Okay, well that's disappointing. Every time I eat this meal, I use my bunny plate, but we're gonna have to use this plate today. I guess it's fine. It's just not the same. Where's my spoon? Han, my sister, and I were riding our bikes yesterday. It was pretty hot out. It was like 88 and like sunny. It was really hot. We were having a great time. We were biking down like the back roads in our town and everything was going great. We probably biked around like 7 miles and then we were on our way back to turn around. Everything was going fine, but her front tire slipped off the concrete and fell onto the grass, but the drop was too big and it like turned and she fell sideways off the bike and surprisingly only hurt her finger. I thought it was gonna be way worse. I was a little bit concerned for her knee and her shoulder because she fell like on it and also her head, but she was okay. The only thing she hurt was her finger, but the only issue was she really hurt her finger. If you get grossed out by like swanky looking bones, I would skip ahead. I'll put the timestamp right here, but I'm gonna insert pictures of her x-ray and her finger right now. Yeah, so when she fell off her bike, she was like, dude, I think I broke my finger. And you're not even gonna believe me, but 2 weeks ago, she fell off her penny board and hurt her wrist. And she also thought it was broken at the time because it was a lot of like pain at once, but it was actually just a really bad sprain. But sometimes sprains can be like more painful than breaks because it's like all the ligaments and stuff, if I'm right. I don't know. Anyway, let's see how our English muffin's doing in the meantime. Oh, perfect. Yeah! Alright, so where were we? Oh yeah, her wrist is all better now, but this time I was like, okay, is it just like another sprain, like we might not have to go to the emergency room tonight if it's not like super serious? And then I saw it, and then it looked like, look away if you're sensitive to this stuff, looked like this, and I was like, oh, okay, we gotta go to the hospital because we can't leave it dislocated for that long. So we went to the emergency room and it took a long time because they had to take a lot of precautions because of corona, right? Everything was safe, everything was sanitized. I'm glad they were taking these precautions, but I was also very hungry. They put her on a lot of pain meds so they could pop it back in. She didn't feel anything. It was great. The doctors there were great. They only gave her a splint. She had an option, either get a cast or a splint. She chose a splint because casts are very like restrictive. I guess we can just say we're grateful that nothing worse happened. It wasn't like the ideal scenario, but it could have been way worse. Okay, I kind of burnt this one, but it's fine. Ow. We're gonna put some butter in the pan and get your egg ready. I also like to cook a piece of ham while I'm doing this. So anyway, to end off my story, I probably left the hospital around 10:40, 10:45-ish. And then we went to McDonald's. I know, we would have gone somewhere healthier, but it was literally so late and no like good food places were open or healthier food places. I shoved a shameful amount of fries down my throat. I was starving. I had no regrets at that point. Now I'm regretting it. But at the time, I didn't have any regrets. Oh. One piece of ham is done. You can cook these to however dark you want them. And then I use American cheese, and I use a full piece for the whole thing. So what I do is like kind of pull it in half, and I'll put half of it on now and then half of it after I put the egg on. It's a very meticulous process. All right, the egg looks like it's about to flip. I flip this thing, and while I'm doing this, I always fill up my ice water. Now Now that my ice water is filled, I throw one more piece of ham on and then I take the egg off because I like a softer, runnier yolk. It's really up to you how you want your egg cooked. Now, while the egg is hot, we're gonna throw more cheese on. The other half slice. Nice, nice. Then we're just gonna let our final piece of ham cook. While that's cooking, I'm gonna put some stuff away. Alright, so it looks like everything's done. I'm gonna pull the ham off. Ow, 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 ow. Burning my fingers. So now we have our beautiful breakfast sandwich, and you're going to cut it in half. Preferably yolk in the middle, so it evenly distributes throughout the sandwich. Like that. Time to go sit down and eat. Unreal. Hey guys, so I know a Wednesday video was kind of unexpected for me considering I normally only post on Sundays, but this summer I'm going to try to push for more of a packed posting schedule. I don't know if packed is the right word, but I'm going to be trying to post more than once a week, but I'm not going to guarantee it. So how this is going to work is I'm going to guarantee Sunday videos every single week this summer. And I'm also going to be throwing some random videos like this in there into the mix, you know, just for toots and giggles, I don't know. I'm obviously still going to be putting out my best work, but I am not going to be so nitpicky with when I'm going to be filming, how it has to be filmed, etc. If I'm in a good mood and I feel like documenting a part of my life, I'm literally just going to pick up my camera and go. That's what I like about this channel. I feel like I can just film whatever I want, whenever I want. So I feel like I have a lot more creative freedom. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know what to do. I don't have to say much more, but this was quite a story, so I hope you got some amusement out of it. And you should really try out my breakfast sandwich because it's kind of good in my opinion. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll be sure to see you on Sunday. So yeah, bye.